In the past few months, Russia and NATO have been locked in a tug of war over Ukraine, and they're now becoming more aggressive towards each other, with each side flexing its military muscles as the war escalates in eastern Ukraine.
The war between Ukrainian government troops and pro-Russian militias in the east is flaring, with the number of casualties rising. The conflict is seen by many as a result of a broader conflict between the West, led by the U.S. on the one side, and the Russian Federation on the other. The two sides are determined to gain more influence in the region, in a competition reminiscent of the Cold War era. As part of its campaign against Russia, NATO announced on Friday that it will establish command centers in 6 of its member countries in Eastern Europe over the next few months. The decision is said to be aimed at boosting NATO's capabilities to react quickly to any conflict.
So we are turning the Readiness Action Plan we decided in Wales into reality. This will be the biggest reinforcement of our collective defense since the end of the Cold War.
Stoltenberg also called 2014 a black year for European security, marked by Russia's, quote, assertiveness. The announcement of the new command center has drawn an angry condemnation from Moscow. Russia's ambassador to NATO, Alexander Grushko, says the decision shows that NATO is switching to Cold War-style security schemes.
We've seen NATO, which was eventually, essentially formed as a protective force, actually becoming an aggressive force. And this has been an ongoing thing. I mean, it's been expanding and expanding and expanding right to Russia's borders. I mean, there was an agreement made, I believe, way back where they said that they would not expand one thumb width from the where they were. But of course, when this was questioned, they said, oh, that was just a verbal agreement. You didn't really expect us to keep our word, did you?
Russia's top general has also said that Moscow's plan to modernize its nuclear forces by 2020 will ensure that the West won't achieve superiority over Russia. Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces, Valery Gerasimov, noted that the military will receive more than 15 new intercontinental nuclear missiles in 2015. Russia and NATO each seem determined to win the race for influence in the region, but political observers believe that the tug of war doesn't bode well for regional and international security.